على عباده الذين اصطفى أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ولقد جاءت رسلنا إبراهيم بالبشرى قالوا سلاما قال سلام فما لبث أن جاء بعجل حنيذ فلما رأى أيديهم لا تصل إليهم نكرهم وأوجس منهم خيفة قالوا لا تخف إنا أرسلنا إلى قوم لوط وامرأته قائمة فضحكت فبشرناها بإسحاق ومن وراء إسحاق يعقوب قالت يا ويلتى أألد وأنا عجوز وهذا بعلي شيخا إن هذا لشيء عجيب قالوا أتعجبين من أمر الله رحمة الله وبركاته عليكم أهل البيت إنه حميد مجيد صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Surah Hood. Alhamdulillah, we are resuming tonight from ayah 69. وَلَقَدْ جَاءَتْ رُسُلُنَا, and our rusul, those that are sent. Rusul literally means someone. Rasul literally means somebody who is sent. Rusul is the plural of Rasul. The ones that we had sent. Ibrahim, towards Ibrahim. So our rusul, the beings that we sent, came to Ibrahim. And Hazrat Abdullah ibn Abbas radiallahu anhu has narrated that these were Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam, Hazrat Mikail alayhi salam, and Hazrat Israfil alayhi salam, three of the top-notch angels of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, top angels of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had sent to Sayyidina Ibrahim ala nabiyina alayhi salatu wassalam. And this is, so Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam, Hazrat Lut alayhi salam, they were also related, and these angels had been sent by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give the punishment to the people of Lut. They came to first Ibrahim ala nabiyina alayhi salatu wassalam bil bushra, with a good news. Qalu salama. So when they came, qalu salama, qala salam. They greeted Ibrahim ala nabiyina alayhi salatu wassalam with salam, and Ibrahim ala nabiyina alayhi salatu wassalam also responded with salam. From here we learn the first thing, that whenever believers meet each other, they say salam to each other. And here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has used the word salam. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has mentioned it clearly, that the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when a believer meets another believer, they should say assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The sunnah way, there is some detail to it. If you are close to each other, that they can listen, they can hear you, then you should say assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah with words alone. It is also a sunnah to shake hands when two Muslims meet each other. When women meet a woman, then they should also shake hands, which is a sunnah which is for the most part given up by our sisters. Sisters are also supposed to shake hands when they say assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. The sunnah is to say assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. If somebody says assalamu alaikum, the response should be wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. If somebody says assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, then the response should be wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is noticed that the Sahabi came to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and said assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The complete thing, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam responded with wa alaikumus salam, that you have not left anything for me to add, so I will only say wa alaikumus salam. So these are the sunnahs of salam. If you meet or greet a brother from afar, then the sunnah is to make a gesture with your hand and also say the words with your tongue. The gesture they will see, and the words you also have to say. And they can also respond with making a gesture with the hand, not with the head. The way of responding or making salam with head is despised, disliked. Muslims are supposed to make a gesture with their hand, and even in that gesture cannot, the sunnah way is that gesture should not be with the palm of the hand facing the brother. It should be something like this: Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. And then the brother should also respond. Even if at their distance, they should also say the words. Also make a gesture with the hand, but also say the words. So this is the Muslim way of greeting. And this is what Ibrahim ala nabiyina alayhi salatu wasalam did. Then ulama have written the next part of the ayah, فَمَا لَبِثَ أَنْ جَاءَ بِعِجْلٍ حَنِيذٍ. Had Ibrahim ala nabiyina alayhi salatu wasalam, he did not take much time in bringing for them a roasted calf. So there's two things that we learn from it. Whenever somebody comes, it is mustahab, it is sunnah to provide food for them, whatever a person has available. Had Ibrahim ala nabiyina salatu wasalam, he had cattle, so he roasted a calf, a baby cow, and quickly brought it before them, because that is the thing that he could ready the soonest, make ready quickly. So whatever a person could make ready quickly, they should bring it and present it to their guest. And had Ibrahim ala nabiyina salatu wasalam, it is written in Tafsir Qurtubi that he's the first person to establish this custom of giving food and inviting people towards food. So his sunnah was that he would never eat alone. He would always find a guest and then he would share food with them and then eat. And it is said that one day he brought a person and he would also always tell them to say Bismillah before eating. So he told this person to start eating saying Bismillah. And this person said that I don't know Allah. I've never heard of Allah and I'm not going to say Bismillah. So Ibrahim ala nabiyina salatu wasalam sent him away. That you cannot become part of you're not a believer, so you cannot become part of my food. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent wahi to him and said that Ibrahim, he is a kafir, a disbeliever for that many years, and I have still been giving him food. And he came to your food spread once, and as soon as you found out that he is not a Muslim, you sent him away. So Ibrahim ala nabiyina salatu wasalam, listening to this, went after this person and called him back. And this person asked that what's the reason that you are coming to get me? First you sent me away, now you're calling me back. He said that this is what happened. My Allah told me that Allah has been giving you food. You've been a disbeliever in Allah. You've been rejecting Allah for so long, and He still provides for you. And one day you came to my food spread and I cannot tolerate that. Listening to this person became a believer. Anyway, so Sayyidina Ibrahim ala nabiyina salatu wasalam, he was famous for his, taking care of his guests. So he quickly brought a roasted calf for them. فَلَمَّا رَأَى أَيْدِيَهُمْ. The third thing that we learned, had Ibrahim ala nabiyina salatu wasalam, he saw Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying, فَلَمَّا رَأَى أَيْدِيَهُمْ لَا تَصِلُ إِلَيْهِ نَكِرَهُمْ وَأَوْجَسَ مِنْهُمْ خِيفَةً. So not only did he put food before them, but he also kept noticing and making sure that they are eating. And when he saw that their hands are not even touching the food, and in riwayat it is written that these were angels, but they came in human form. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave them human form to come before Ibrahim ala nabiyina alayhi salatu wasalam, but did not give them the capacity to eat. Angels do not eat food, they do not partake food, it is human need. So when food was presented before them, they said, there's two different narrations that are mentioned. One is that they said that we do not eat it until we pay a price for what we are given. So Sayyidina Ibrahim ala nabiyina salatu wasalam said to them that the price for the food is say Bismillah before it and Alhamdulillah after it. So from this we learn that whatever blessings we are given, if we take the name of Allah and we say Alhamdulillah or praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala over them, then the price of that blessing in a way by the mercy of Allah is paid, and there will be no accountability for that ni'mah. There will be no question about that blessing. So therefore we should make sure that we take the name of Allah and praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala over every blessing that we have. Another narration says that these people, these angels, they took out some arrows, they had some arrows and they started touching the food with that arrow. So with that, Ibrahim ala nabiyina alayhi salatu wasalam got the idea that these people are not human beings, or there is something wrong going on, something unusual. And he found them very strange. وَأَوْجَسَ مِنْهُمْ خِيفَةً, and he felt scared of them. From this we understand that even the Anbiya who have the perfect faith, the topmost faith, the topmost level of iman, even they can become afraid. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying. So what about the awliya? What about the people that we consider religious? All of them, fear is a natural thing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put it in human beings. A human being does become afraid of things, and that's natural and nothing to be ashamed of. قالوا لا تخف. They said, don't be scared of us. Inna ursilna ila qawmi Lut. We have been sent towards the people of Lut. So at that point, Sayyidina Ibrahim ala nabiyina salatu wassalam, using his qualities as a Nabi, was able to determine that these are angels of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not human beings. Allah. وَامْرَأَتُهُ قَائِمَةٌ فَضَحِكَتْ فَبَشَّرْنَاهَا بِإِسْحَاقَ وَمِنْ وَرَاءِ إِسْحَاقَ يَعْقُوبَ. His wife, Sayyida Sarah alayhi salam, she was standing behind the curtain. She smiled. فَبَشَّرْنَاهَا بِإِسْحَاقَ. So the angels, they first gave Ibrahim ala nabiyina alayhi salatu wassalam the good news about a son and a grandson. So he's going to have a son. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has also already named that son Ishaq. Had Ishaq ala nabiyina salatu wassalam. And then not also only that, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him that he would live, and he would long live and have a child of his own. His name would be Yaqub. So these were the glad tidings given, and this made Sayyida Sarah alayhi salam happy and smile. فَضَحِكَتْ. She smiled. She laughed. قالت. She said, Ya waylata. Woe to me. This is a way of expression of women of happiness actually. Although she said, woe to me. أَأَلِدُ. Am I going to give birth? Shall I give birth? وَأَنَا عَجُوز. While I'm an old woman. وَهَذَا بَعْلِي شَيْخًا. And this is my husband sitting here, and he's also an old person. إِنَّ هَذَا لَشَيْءٌ عَجِيبٌ. This is indeed a strange, amazing thing. قَالُوا أَتَعْجَبِينَ مِنْ أَمْرِ اللَّهِ. The angel said to her, are you amazed, are you surprised, or do you are you amazed at the command of Allah? Rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu alaykum ahlal bayt. While you have seen that Allah's mercy and his blessings have always been upon you, O people of the house. Innahu hamidun majid. Surely he is praiseworthy and glorious. So you being part of the family of Anbiya, you know how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commands something and that happens. So why would you take any surprise to it? But this was her happiness and surprise that she mentioned. Anyway, inshallah we'll continue with this tomorrow. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. اللهم اجعلنا من أهل القرآن الذي أهلك وخاصتك. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. آمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.